Right, we're just gonna go straight into this. I am reacting to the 45-minute Bethesda Game Studios Starfield Direct, which was like a month or so ago. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to know anything about Starfield, but then when I decided to come back to YouTube, I thought, you know what? I'll just learn about Starfield. So this is my first initial reactions to this footage. I'm going to cut this up, make a whole bunch of videos on it, but this is going to be my long-ass react. So if you stick around and watch it all, I appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Also, giveaway for Starfield, linked in the video description and in the comment section.
So lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's
you have.
To all of you.
It's crazy to think it's like 20 years since they have a new like IP.
Just as much as you do.
And I mean, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are trusted games.
The space game.
So I'm very excited for Starfield. Very excited.
And exploring a new world, but set it in space.
I wonder if like these little B-roll footage things are actually meetings that are happening, or were they all set up and directed to be like, you stand here and walk over here and point at the TV.
Build our technology and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on
like, do you think they're actually doing any work there, or is it just like record this for the direct? Let's go, let's go. I'm very excited for this game.
Starfield.
Wow, it looks so beautiful.
In over 25 years. But
it looks so gorgeous. Look at the lighting, man.
And through where you step into a new world. And
they say 30 frames per second on Xbox, but I don't even think you're gonna care. I don't even think you're really gonna notice it.
It's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds.
1,000 planets is bonkers to think about.
It's not ours.
Especially with like the cities and the scale of like bases and stuff.
Until now that we had the technology.
There has to be some really well hidden, ridiculous stuff on these planets, and maybe a planet that's really hard to get to.
To the people and creatures that live.
Because I feel like that's where a game like this could really shine. Like exploration pays off. Like running for an hour across a planet and then you find
you can visit it too.
An overpowered weapon or something.
We realistically simulate the galaxy around you.
It's just like, how do you even... Okay, I used to play video games on Commodore and Amiga. For those of you who don't know, it was basically a keyboard and a tape cassette player. When I'd finished a game which was on a tape cassette, you'd have to rewind it back to the start to be able to play it again. And these were like retro beyond retro, like not even 2D, less than 2D, less than 3 pixels per character. Those are the types of games that I played. To go from that to this is utterly nonsense in my mind.
That usually involves exploring.
Well, we know all this already. Exploration, pick up minerals, all that kind of stuff. Very No Man's Sky like. I just hope it isn't as infuriating as No Man's Sky could be, where you'd have to like grind for hours just to get one little thing with all the materials you're getting. Now, I'm very interested in the combat because the very first time I saw gameplay on this, which was by accident, the AI just looked terrible. I can get on board with this though. Wow, that's a very accurate gun for flying through the air and hip firing. I'm not mad at it though. It looks alright. I don't think combat is going to truly be the shining star of this game though.
And all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that.
Oh my god! It looks like you could just pick anything up. Oh, that UI is gorgeous. You can see everything. Everything's just right there, clean, nice, easy to access.
We love to pack a ton of detail.
Oh, hold on. Let me just look at these weapons. So you got like a physical damage. I'm assuming you might get like some elements as well. Ammo, like the ammo rounds, magazine. The ammo type, sorry, magazine, rounds, fire rate, range, accuracy, mass value mods. Oh, there's a mass thing down here as well, 97 out of 145. So they're going to have like an over-encumbered thing. I wonder if though, because they're trying to be slightly realistic with this, I wonder if as your mass gets higher, you get slower. Instead of like previous games where once you hit 145 you stop dead and you can't do nothing. I hope it's more like the more you take on, you jump a little bit lower or something like that.
Tail in every object, from
But these guns
all of
are,
your
look
weapons
pretty interesting and
to
cool. They're not just
spacesuits,
boring weapons. Spacesuits
to
also have
food.
mass.
We just obsess
And
over the
obviously food
details.
do as well. Wow, that food actually looks incredible.
When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship.
Thank God you can
We
fast
have
travel.
companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship,
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
and he can even say your name.
Oh, you
Let's
can
head
actually... Oh, I'm going to think of the weirdest name possible and try and get him to say it. I hope going into space is as seamless as that is.
The wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where
NASA
the
Punk.
tech is advanced, yet still
I can't wait to
grounded and
customize ships. I
relatable.
know that it's in the
For us,
game, but I
as
haven't
said,
seen anything on it.
That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is...
Oh no, I think I
robust
did
style.
see some. I swear I
You see
reacted
that
to
visual
one
style coming
Starfield
through
thing.
your ship.
That just looks so
Your ship is
gorgeous.
your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro.
Wait, can
and
you customize
analog
this?
touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi.
I hope you can
where
customize the
everything is
inside,
well
'cause that'd be
used,
cool.
Worn and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
If it's just like a
This
set
is your star map.
inside your
It
ship,
starts
that'd be a
with the
bit
planet you're
boring.
currently on.
Here we
You
go
can see
then.
all of its info and
Resources,
You can choose a landing
traits.
spot
What's
or fast
traits, I
travel
wonder?
to known locations. Backing out
Very
further,
No Man's
you can view
Sky-like.
all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can
So
see planets
cool.
that have key locations, missions,
Type,
or life in
rock,
them.
gravity. Oh, it even tells you
Versus the many
gravity as
planets that are
well.
barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even
Ah, this is
further
gonna-
to
oh
see
my
all the
God, look at it.
systems in this part of the galaxy. Here
There's going
you
to be
can plot a
one
course to ones
little
that are light
planet
years away.
somewhere.
This uses your ship's
It's gonna take you
grav drive to
2,500
travel
hours to
space
find.
and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the
So
most
it is,
distant ones.
in that sense,
But
very
now,
No Man's
we'll
Sky
plot a
like.
course to the Alpha
You have to
Centauri
improve
system,
your ship to be
where
able
you
to
can
go to
find
new
the city
galaxies.
of
Planets have
Newlands.
resources, etc., etc. Wow, that looks incredible. What's all this stuff down on the bottom left? I hope it's that seamless to jump from galaxy to galaxy as well.
Welcome to UC Space.
No contraband on ship.
Maintain your
Mhm.
current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
That's cool. Because you can hide contraband according to the latest developer answers. And this is what I'm very excited for. Cities, because this is one thing that No Man's Sky lacks, is like big cities with a lot of things to do and a lot of people to see and quests and
As you
stuff.
land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Wow.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but
Jesus.
also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
Oh my god, I've never seen anything
The
like
main
this.
focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel
I
like
hope
it's full of real characters. that are
Characters
going
aren't just
about their
like,
day-to-day
yeah,
lives.
like you're saying, just going about their day-to-day lives. Like, you won't see these two people every single time you land, or they'll be in a different part of the city. I don't want them to just have like a route to follow, because that would ruin the immersion of what I think they're going for with this game. So I hope characters are like literally got multiple pathings and different things to do every day.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
Seem like bad people. I don't know why.
Different, so alien, and I'm
Cool.
certain
That reminds me of
one
Returnal.
enchanted spoke to you.
Dun dun dun.
The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's
I mean, that's the most obvious thing to say ever. Look at how this thing in front of me is coming together when it's coming together.
Eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely
that
something else out there. Noel, the gifted
I can't make my
scientist
mind
and
up on the
Sarah
skin
Morgan's
of the
protege.
characters. I know that
And
sounds
Walter,
weird.
a very successful businessman in the settled systems.
But when you're
and
close up to a
Constellation's
character's face, it
financier.
looks very realistic like that.
There's
But what
also
we're seeing in
Brad,
B-roll
the
footage, it
ex-pirate,
looks weird.
Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
Yeah, we love Barrett. We love Barrett.
Take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on.
This game could
Subtle
literally take you
Systems
2
is home
years to
all
complete.
kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Look at his cute little eyeballs. I'm very happy to see that the monsters are very unique without looking derpy as hell. New Atlantis.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy.
Oh, so you can't just go and kill everyone.
They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
Whoa, that sounded exactly like Zavala. That was weird.
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies.
Cool. It's got a little flower for a head.
Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest
The
mining
Cabal.
facility for the United Colonies.
Wow, this feels like
Beyond the United Colonies,
this
reach,
feels special.
you might
It
find
really
yourself
does.
In a much more wild and independent coalition.
Something
of
just
star
came over me
systems.
then when I saw that Mars mining thing. Very like rustic, real to what Mars would look like, in my opinion. Excuse me. Now we're in the Wild West.
Of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
Oh, I am so in with this
Ranger
game.
relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best.
Can you like be a ranger? Because I just want to be a Western guy. That's all I want to do.
Started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the Settled Systems.
What the
as a
hell?
Pleasure City, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality
I'm in.
issues,
I'm in. I've got no morality issues at all. I wonder what you can get away with it. What the hell am I looking at? I wonder if like you can like pickpocket and rob people and start fights and stuff then. If there's if that's what the city's like.
Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Oh. I don't trust that guy.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Oh, so there's gonna be like unnamed factions that you can find as well.
All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Ooh.
A new face. This is the face of a brave.
You see, that looks weird. Her character looked weird. It didn't look like it was finished.
Galaxy is theirs. They are wrong.
I don't care though, because it looks incredible anyway.
It always has.
The Crimson Fleet.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before.
This is
It's
going to
all
be
there,
unbelievable. Oh wow,
waiting
we got
for you.
naked people.
A slice of
This is going to be
humanity's future.
unbelievable. What the hell?
So, ready to get out there?
I'm ready.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is
Imagine being a developer and just getting to play this game as you're making
I'm
it.
the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really
Ooh.
excited when they see all of the improvements we've
I
made.
want to spend ages in character creation, but I need to get into the game to be able to make videos.
System. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities.
That's
And
sick.
by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So
Yeah,
any
I've heard about
character
this, so
see
you can
almost
create
always is
a character, can't you?
You could make yourself.
This is bonkers.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
Alright, relax, mate.
You know who you are?
I've just woke up.
New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
God, stop asking me 1,000 questions, mate. Okay, I might pause it here and have a look at some
Though you're cycling through
stuff.
employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll
40
be your starting
presets, Jesus.
point. Your journey from there
This
can
is
be
too
as
much.
detailed or
This
as
is too
quick as
much.
you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
Oh, this is bonkers.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had.
It doesn't look like
As
it.
close as possible to make whatever they want, with the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermaesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings,
Hey, that
settings.
beard
There's
looks
a
like
lot,
mine.
but I think it's the most fun to use.
Choppy and weird and
Character creation is more
crap.
than just how you look.
Not like
This
his
is
beard.
also
His
where
beard's
you start to
glorious.
decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Okay, backgrounds. I do want to just check this very quickly. They'll probably explain it. Personal laser weapons in widespread use across. So you get to use laser weapons. Advanced technology is one thing. It takes skill, patience. So these are the things you start with if you choose an explorer, but then you've got all of these things on the right. Diplomat. So you get persuasion, commerce, wellness,
Background.
cyberneticist, medicine, security, and lasers as well. So it looks like there's going to be like a set, probably like 20 different perks, and then each type will have like different variations of like those 20, I would assume, unless they've got way more than 20.
Let's give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which
You can be a
restaurant
chef.
critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle
That's
of a fancy
cool.
restaurant talking to some guy.
That is
suddenly
very
you learn
cool.
He needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine.
Oh my god, there's endless replayability. If these side quests actually have any real impact, there's endless
I let
replayability.
you pick up to 3 traits.
Okay, let's look at some of these traits. You grew up as a member of a Sanctum Universum. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the Sanctum Universum in New Atlantis, but lose access to the House of the Enlightened chest. So you get a random bunch of stuff from a chest. And that's the opposite. Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards from some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. This is insane. I've heard about this one. Your parents are alive and well and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. So what's the benefit there? What is the actual benefit in that? You're just losing your credits, unless they've got a whole bunch of side missions. I'm going to break down the rest of this in other videos, but
Meet your biggest fan.
hero worshipped.
Is it really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe
That's
I get to stand near you,
incredible.
breathing the same air.
Annoying, but incredible. Whoa, relax, mate.
Kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some
Yeah, but what'd you
hostile
gain
zealots
from
in
it?
space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Oh my god, there's so much to think about.
That gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait,
This is
there
going
are
to be
ways to do that too.
unbelievable. Oh, you can remove
For
traits.
the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Kill the fan. This is insane. Like I haven't felt this excited for a game in a very long time. A very long time. I wasn't even this excited for Destiny 2.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills.
I think I'm going to spend about 4 days making a
put
character.
them together to create an all-new skill system.
Each time you level up, you get a skill
Oh,
point,
so now there's perks and stuff
which
as
can
well.
be used to unlock or
There's too
rank up
much.
skills.
There's too much payloads. Any pilot can haul cargo, but it takes special determination and training to maximize. It doesn't tell you what it's doing. I'm assuming it just increases cargo space. Unlock. You can attempt to hack advanced locks with security. Current rank 0 out of 4. So what do you pick it and then use it and then it levels up? I keep pausing because I'm just so engrossed right now. Challenge progress 0 out of 5. So I'm assuming you pick 5 locks, do some other challenges, and then it ranks up. Okay, I'm gonna break this down in
Ranks are
another
unlocked
video
by
as well.
completing challenges
Not just that.
associated with that skill.
Oh, lock picking looks kind of smooth.
Challenges become increasingly difficult. As you
I'm not gonna read any of
ranks.
these because I want to make a video on this.
With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
What the hell, man?
Sociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
I love how they say, "Oh, I like this perk." No, you don't. You're just saying it for the
Out of
video.
the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
That might be a good starting perk though. Boost boost
Maxing
pack.
out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Oh, melee builds. Oh, that's hilarious.
That that one's a lot of fun.
That's definitely going to be a second character type thing.
Suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So
No, you're not. You're lying. You just want to tee up this footage.
About being stealthy.
I wouldn't mind doing a stealth run actually on my first run, because
and then jumping out and springing on people.
I feel like there's a lot of things that you can get from like pickpocketing and stuff.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
Oh, that was easy.
Run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I'd boost pack over guys.
See, I feel like this is going to be the best way to play it the first time through. Because you don't have to think, you can just get stuck in, and then maybe do a second character with more like intricate, different playstyles and stuff. Oh, the gun, like, aiming the gun looks smooth as hell. Oh, so goddamn beautiful, Jesus Christ.
Exploration is a key aspect.
I think this is this is what the shining star of the game is going to be.
Full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Like, I don't mind, like, No Man's Sky, the worst thing was finding a barren planet, but this game looks like even a barren planet looks like it would be worth investing some time into.
And a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable.
That's what I think I'm trying to get at. It looks and seems believable.
To the way we place biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
That's incredible.
Once we created a grounded world, we can start looking at all.
Hey, look at the little weird
fun.
Snake frog
when you
thing.
leave the planet and head into space.
Giraffe. What did I say? Frog.
You'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space.
I hope the dogfighting is good, because I've never seen a space game that does it well. I know there's that like big MMO type game which I think has okay fighting in, but it's not for me.
Out there.
Look how real that rock looks.
It's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether
I shouldn't be getting this hyped, because I've been this hyped for No Man's Sky and it was awful. They can't make this mistake, surely. Like, Bethesda are too well trusted in this type of game. Oh, is this ship stuff? This looks like it might be ship stuff. Oh yeah, wow. Oh my god, you could literally spend about 6 hours just customizing a ship.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I think that's what I'll do. Hold on, let me just... So we got...
Customize and upgrade that ship.
I'm looking at the stuff on the left.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all
it's too much stuff.
Spaceports.
Too much stuff.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter.
I know you're gonna have to put on those things one at a time as well.
Smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make...
Right, I want to see that. Ship overview, fuel, hull, cargo. So hull, I'm guessing, is like defense. Fuel is obviously how far you can go, or what's left of your fuel. Reactor 14, not sure what that is. You can jump 16 light years. Oh no, there's your shields there, the 310. So maybe it's like a combined hull and shield are your defenses. Crew is registered, I'm assuming, with the right authorities. I don't know what the last BAL and MSL are, but I'm guessing it's something to do with weapons. MSL might be missile. BAL, balance, I don't know. But look at all that stuff up the top as well. Engines and the grav drive, I'm assuming. Too much stuff. Too much stuff.
You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that.
It's too
much.
You
can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change.
I don't think I'm going to do the shipbuilder mode until I'm well into the game.
Adding a new habitat module.
Oh, that looks smooth though.
Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette.
Oh, I love that,
An
like,
improved
snap-on.
grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was
You
going to
can
be.
even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship.
Oh.
You can have modules for crafting.
Oh, so you are going to have to
storing
add some
and
stuff
deploying
on.
your weapons. Starfield's
Ooh.
in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess
This
halls,
is
and control rooms.
utterly mind-blowing. Like, I can't even fathom or get my head around how much you can do in this game. It's
Modified
so
Frontier is a
overwhelming.
practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS
What animals that's supposed to be?
as I called
Oh,
it,
it doesn't look like a platypus.
where it had a like
Clearly
a
she
giant
didn't
tail
make
to
it, but
and we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Optimus Prime?
really
That's
whatever
incredible.
your
How's that even going to
imagination
fly?
And while you can build your home among the stars, the way
So
you
many
want
videos
to,
are going to be made
you're
about
probably not
what
the
your ship
only
looks like.
person who will call your ship home.
Companions, crews.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines
Oh, that was the woman from the thingy, and that's the ranger guy.
ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when
There's
you
like-
travel.
We'll be traveling
In the
together
latest
until we either find
information, it said there's 20 named companions, which I'm assuming are like people like this.
Companion comes with their own
But then are they
valuable
other
skills for
people
your
too?
ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved
Romances as well. Jesus Christ.
except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
I am
And just like companions,
speechless.
most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the
Like, you don't need
basics
this
of a massive
mech.
machine.
You've got so much other stuff in the game. You don't also need a mech.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I
It's like
elongated the limbs.
a claptrap in
This
it.
tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Okay, I could take a little
Using the
robot along with me. I don't
shipbuilding tools
mind.
and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now,
I hope
let's
that
take
when
to
they're
the
on their
sky.
ship, they kind of just walk around or interact with each other. I don't want to go into my ship and see that same woman sitting at the same console every single time I go into the ship. Just like in the towns, I hope it's also the same in that small environment too. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything, and that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
Oh, I really don't want to have to do manual controls like that. Just let me move forward and turn and fire.
To ship combat, it's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapon.
No, please just let it be like that.
It's a complex dance between
No,
your piloting
we don't want
skills and our
complex.
power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
Oh no, I don't have the brain power for that. Don't have the brain
Powering
power.
up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
I'm gonna mess this up so badly. I'm gonna end up just having no power at all. I'm just gonna drop out of the sky and die.
Moving your power to your weapons and shields
Well,
means you're
drop
ready
in
for a
space, I
fight.
should say. That's pretty cool though, where
be on your toes
if you put
because
all your power into the weapons, then they may do more damage. I mean, I'm guessing the system's not too difficult to learn, but it is going to be something that I don't want to say it's not needed, because with everything else they're doing in this game, it just makes
Unlocking
sense.
The targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
That's pretty cool, honestly. What am I looking at? How are games like this nowadays? Like,
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always
I'd
target
hope
a
so.
ship that engages
You don't want to be
in
getting out of the cockpit to get some items. This is
But you can also take a more personal approach
awesome.
by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Oh, I am all in for this. Is he stealing their ship?
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
I can't keep up with this.
Add it
Oh,
to
it
your
is
fleet and
yours?
Retrieve it at any spaceport.
Fleets, yeah, I thought that might be a thing.
But space is way more than fighting for your life.
What else could you possibly
Just
show
like
me
with
or
your
put me
planet
into
side,
on
there
this?
are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting.
So it's just basically cities in the sky.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
What are we talking about right now?
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy.
Too much. There's too much.
The more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people.
You're gonna get a bit moldy just sitting around there on a
Some
table.
strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones
Grandma.
you discover on your own.
I wonder if there's like occurrences like that that are super rare, like a shiny Pokemon, in terms of like an interaction, because that would be fucking cool. Like you get to meet someone that like only 0.001% of people have met.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
I feel sick. I genuinely feel sick.
Feel like
Like,
explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
what if like 50% of the 1,000 planets actually have things on them to go look at?
And just setting you free.
I genuinely feel like crying just out of like amazement. It's very rare things get me to this level of like emotion. Very, very rare.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just
Alright, we don't want to see this stuff. I'm assuming this is something they're
a
selling.
little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world.
Yeah. Okay, selling stuff. Can we get back to the things that we need to get to? That's a... The controller looks alright though, to be fair.
So why go this big with Starfield?
Alright, there we go.
Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both
No, the ship's going
exciting
without
planets
me.
and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content.
I'm sorry, like, and I...
resources you
I
can use for crafting,
I don't mean to sound
building, and
stereotypical or offensive in any way, but Jean-Francois Levesque is the most French name I think I have ever heard in my life.
System that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain.
So
after that, we
the
have
planets are randomly generated, but things like this will exist on that planet in the way they designed it.
Ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to.
How do you even get a system to make them two things work together?
Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our
Like on this scale, like on what they're including on their planets.
If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. So not even two people's games are going to be exactly the same. I'm guessing they'll be similar, but they're not going to be exactly the same. This game is going to bang on Twitch and streaming and stuff. Ooh. Okay, so the shields and health on certain enemies. And just health on some other enemies. That's pretty cool. Bonk. Science crates.
Completely up to you, how you want to interact with each planet.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what was on that helmet. Ooh. Incendiary calibrated deep mining space helmet. Technician, minus 15% damage from robot enemies. Hacker, +2 max auto attempts, so you get more attempts at hacking. If you got the incendiary perk, or trait, or whatever it's called, 10% chance to ignite nearby attackers. Oh my god, everyone's just going to be so unique and different. It's scary. It's scary.
How you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
I hope one little iron rock like that is actually something significant, because I don't want to spend 15 hours just getting iron to be able to buy one thing.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
I wonder if that's going to be worth it. Oh, that thing was cool as hell. What the hell? It's an anti to tortoise.
We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife.
Yeah, it looks extremely native. Sick, a little praying mantis.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere.
That's bonkers.
Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic.
This is what the game is gonna. This is where it's gonna shine, the lighting.
To really make it feel more cinematic.
God damn. It looks unbelievable. Like, it doesn't even feel like it's 30 frames per second. Wow. I'm just speechless. Like, I'm just gobsmacked.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Of course you can, because there's got to be more stuff in the game, hasn't there?
Anywhere on any planet. And the habitat
Outpost
modules
beacon.
come in all shapes and sizes.
Please tell me you can just
All
fast travel
different
to your
purposes.
planet if you're
You
close
can
enough.
even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources.
Oh, so you can leave your people here to do
This time is we
do
have
like
a
extracting
cam
and stuff.
where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the
I don't know
outpost
what any of that
using those
means,
larger
but
halves.
I
That
like
way
the
you can
snapping
really
system.
Plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're
Yeah,
on
that's
your feet,
cool.
You can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
It's gonna be so much stuff to do. Oh my god, you could literally spend just like a whole day just making a base if you've got the resources, obviously. Oh, man. I hope that if you're in the system of your planet that you put an outpost on, you can just press one button and fast travel to your outpost. Because if I have to fly all the way there just to do one thing or a couple of things,
to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes.
And if you can't fast travel there, there's no point in decorating it, really.
Different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Okay, so it's just a vast amount of...
choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Oh, there's just everything. There's just everything. I don't even know what to say anymore.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Yeah, but it still looks incredible at the same time.
We've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic.
Sick.
The animations are more fluid.
Oh, that's so sick.
It just feels great.
It just feels, well, watching it anyway, it just feels like fluid and instant. Right, hold on. Experiment A7 rare shotgun. Exterminator plus 30% damage against aliens. Reflex sight, tactical stock. Fletchet rounds. Fletchet? It's got 3 out of 8 mods, so you could have 5 more mods on it.
I want to say any other game we've done before.
Insane.
There's a lot of variety.
Grenade launchers, auto rifles.
Gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch
battle
things
rifle?
up based on your environment.
Sniperish? No, it's like a battle rifle.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
That's going to be annoying if you get to a really cool planet, but you can't boost.
In combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
I thought that was a shotgun then. I was like, you really think you're going to hit them with a shotgun from there?
Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
Oh, that's incredible.
Weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
So if the AI combat is actually difficult, you're going to have to really think about what weapons you're using.
Ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Just deleted him? Oh, this game's going to be phenomenal.
With your own 2 fists,
I don't want to say I'm turned on, but I'm a little bit turned on.
Pistols and submachine guns. Or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Level 75, a little alien boy.
Got you covered.
There's going to be so many videos on good weapons with good mods, and I'm here for it. Hello, dinosaur. Oh, this just looks great. It just looks great. Like, so far, I don't have a bad word to say about anything here. It just looks incredible. Okay, we don't need to see any more shooting people though, because you've already pretty much shown it. That gun changing looks like it's on all four of your D-pads, but it looks like you can hold like 16 weapons, which is insanity in itself. Whee! Wait, what? We got some sort of magic powers as well.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful
Is that it?
that you've taken the time.
Word that comes to mind is vast.
Are they just explaining stuff?
Obviously.
I love the robot so much.
Okay. Wow. I'm gonna end this video quick because I've pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. This game looks phenomenal. This game looks like it could possibly be one of the greatest games to ever exist. A game that's going to last you years. If you really want to get into it and you really want to play a game like this could last you years. Don't have a bad thing to say about it. Everything looks great. Graphics maybe on the skin and the people could look a little bit more realistic, but with everything else in this game, I don't think it really matters, honestly. Let me know what you think down below in the video description. You're going to see me make some videos about all this stuff. I'm going to look at all the different like things like mass and weapon mods and all that. I'm going to break it all down coming up soon over the next few days, hopefully. So yeah, thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.